What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the World Wrestling Talk podcast. I am Chris Walker, here with the usual suspects. First off, we've got our resident caveman, the host of Comic Cave Podcast and the leader of Podnation. What is up, Mr. Chris Temez?
What's going on, everybody? This is Chris Temez, Vince McMahon to Podnation, man to Comic Cave. I'm still there, but not always. I'm just saying.
So does it make you the Podnation genetic jackhammer?
I had my great fruits.
You don't get to talk before you're introduced. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Xavier Hunter. What's up?
Not too much, man. Not too much.
Xavier.
That's like starting the match before the announcer says your name.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call a run-in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I missed the good old days of run-ins, but either way, we are running into you to talk to you about some wrestling. Of course, there's a lot going on in WWE, but as usual, we like to start off with our lists, start off with our top things, and today, we're going to start off with our top movies with WWE superstars in them. And so, there are a lot of movies, not many of them good, but still a lot of movies. So, what do you guys think? What is your top movie with the WWE star in it?
Well, I know that this is World Wrestling Talk podcast, and I want the World Wrestling Talk people on the Facebook list, on the Facebook page, to answer this question on your comments down below. But I'm going to start off with my list. I'm going to say, going a little bit old school, I'm going to say Suburban Commando, but not because of Hulk Hogan, but because of The Undertaker. Xavier, what does he say? You're a dead man, Ramsey! I can see why you guys don't talk much. But yeah, I'm going to say Suburban Commando. I was frozen today. It was a funny movie. I liked it. It was a funny movie of the 90s of my childhood. I especially like the part where he's like, what are you going to do? You're going to beat me up? You're going to wrap me around your arm, blah, blah, blah. No, man, this is the 90s. We're going to sue you. But yeah, that's going to be my favorite.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's classic. And by classic, I mean, I rented it on VHS.
Ooh.
That's dating yourself.
Shut up.
What's a VHS, guys?
Oh, I mean, it's...
What's a Laserdisc?
All right, Xavier, so what is your favorite movie starring a WWE superstar?
There's actually two in particular, and they're totally different genres. The first one is The Condemned, starring Stone Cold Steve Austin, just because...
Stone Cold.
Exactly.
Nice.
You know, other than Stone Cold, it's just a really, really weird premise. You know, you're watching a live game where you have convicted killers trying to kill each other in order to win, what was it, $100,000 and get off this island.
Yeah.
And
so it's the Hunger Games.
Basically.
Okay.
And my 1B is it's more recent, starring Adam Copeland, who we all affectionately know better as Edge. And it's Bending the Rules. And this is actually one of the few movies where Jamie Kennedy is watchable.
Kennedy.
Not
Wrong
that
Kennedy,
one.
man.
I know. Speaking of Adam, what is his name?
Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland, aka The Edge. He was on a special The Edge, yeah.
Okay.
He was on a special episode of The Flash. He was Adam Smasher on The Flash a couple of weeks ago.
Adam Copeland, Atom Smasher.
Smasher, Adam Copeland. Yeah.
How did I not recognize him?
It took me a while.
It didn't look like Edge when he took off his mask. It did not look like Edge.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
he looks
I think
different.
I don't know. Maybe he was a body double
He
or
looked
something.
fatter.
He was buffer. He was. It was really cool to see him in that episode of Flash. I'm sure. I might just stop by the cave to talk with you guys about that. See if Russell knows who that was.
We will gladly have you.
But my favorite movie with a wrestler, a WWE superstar, as they're called, is The Longest Yard, starring Adam Sandler.
You mean wrestlers?
Wrestlers, that's right. It had slurs. It had multiple wrestlers in it. There was Stone Cold Steve Austin, Goldberg, and the Great Khali. You know, the Great Khali's been in a couple of movies.
Yeah.
Like Bollywood movies?
No, he was in Get Smart. Was that the name of the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Where The Rock kissed a man? That is all I remember from that movie.
Get Smart, yeah.
And the car.
Yeah. Thank you for kind of burning that.
No,
image
that
in my
wasn't
head,
Get
and I
Smart.
hadn't
That
even
was
seen
that was that movie with John Travolta and Uma Thurman.
No. It was a spy movie. Steve Carell was in it.
Okay, yeah, that's Get Smart.
That's Get Smart. That's Get Smart. And,
But Rock did play a gay character in Get
Too Cool.
Too Cool. There you go. The sequel to Get Smart. I mean, Get Short.
Yeah.
Funniest part in Get Smart, I think Khali was jumping out of a plane shooting someone.
Wait, time out. He actually jumped, as in got more
I don't know. It was probably green screen. But The Longest Yard, it's a football movie starring wrestlers. And I think that's just awesome. I love Stone Cold's character.
Here's a question for you guys. And obviously, you know, there's a such thing as WWE Studios. What is a wrestler you cannot see in a movie? I mean, you've had like The Rock and like the Tooth Fairy, and you had Triple H in The Babysitter. What's that called? That movie?
And you know what? I've seen it.
He was like a daycare.
The chaperone. Or
the
something
chaperone,
like
probably.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah.
How was your movie? CM Punk said to Triple H. Well, mine was. It went straight to DVD. Yeah, CM Punk. But yeah, you said Ryback. What can't you see him in?
I mean, I just don't see Ryback as an actor. I can't see him in a movie. I mean, you look at the superstars we have seen do acting.
He'll fucking give everybody accidents and stuff.
You've got Big Show. He's been on a couple of USA shows. And then that new movie where he knocks that dude out, that is all I've seen in the previews.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't see Ryback as an actor either. I could see him more as a motivational speaker, especially given his gimmick talking about the gift. But as an actual actor, no, not hard.
Ryback has no gifts.
His gift is to break your neck.
His gift is to put a needle in his body and say he has muscles.
No, the greatest gift he could have gave us was when he injured CM Punk.
Bastard.
That was the greatest gift.
Bastard. How dare you, sir?
You know, I don't know why I didn't think the Simpsons, the Scooby-Doo WWE movie. I like to
pretend that never happened.
What? No, I love that.
I just saw the Flintstones one. I never saw the Scooby-Doo.
I never
saw
that
one.
I never saw the Flintstones one.
It has CM Punk in it.
They should do a Jetsons one. I mean, if they're going all Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera. I don't know how to say it.
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, they should go
the stuff I grew up on.
They should go on and do a Jetsons one. I loved seeing the Scooby-Doo one, especially when like, who's gonna save us? Da, 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 da. Speaking of John Cena, who's here recording with us?
Yeah, John Cena's here recording with us, man. He's hanging on my mic.
Yeah, he's hanging on Chris's mic, all right. I was in Walmart and I saw this sale in the WWE action figures, and it was $3, and it was a Hulk Hogan action figure and then a John Cena action figure.
$1 for a Hulk Hogan figure?
Hey, that's what happened.
Damn.
Those still exist?
Damn.
They haven't suddenly just disappeared?
That's
But the tag said John Cena.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, getting John Cena. Got to the cashier. She's like, it'll be $9.83. No, it won't. The tag said John Cena was $3. She's like, I thought that was Hulk Hogan. Nope. The tag said John Cena was $3. And so I got John Cena for $3.
And you should have, because you get what you pay for. A crappy, junky, stiff doll.
Who kicks out at 2. All right, so that's what's going on.
Speaking of that, well, you know, we're going to get there, but that whole John Cena's going to come up later. But wait a minute. Xavier, who can't you see in a movie?
You know
what wrestler?
And the funny thing is, I've seen several movies like for my birthday a couple years ago, I went to see The Call, and I was really surprised to see David Otunga in a movie. That would have been my answer otherwise.
Hey, he married relevance.
Barely.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah, but you know, as far as right now, I'm gonna go much newer and say I cannot see Adrian Neville in a movie.
Because of his accent?
No, because he looks like a hobbit.
Then he can be in. Oh, they're done with Hobbit movies, aren't they?
Exactly.
He's my boy, and I love him. He's my new age CM Punk, but I can't see Kevin Owens in a movie.
I could.
I can't see him, especially in a WWE production, because they're all like lively and kitty and shit. I can't see him.
The Marine is not lively and kitty.
Yeah, because the
More
Marine
12 rounds.
Because the Marines would have like a fat guy.
So which was better though, the first Marine, or 12 rounds?
I never wanted to waste my money on that movie, nor did I want to get downloaded illegally because it's not worth my time.
Well, they're both John Cena flicks, so I kind of sort of passed. Although funny is, in the sequel, The Miz was in both of those,
and so was Summer Rae, right?
In the Marine 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Wasn't Miz Marine 3? Because I remember Ted DiBiase Jr. being.
That's right. You know what? I totally forgot that he was even a wrestler.
At one point. He was only signed for like what, 3-4 years?
Well,
yeah.
he left on his own terms.
Yeah,
WWE didn't release him. He just.
I wonder why.
That's a great question. I was actually reading about his brother.
Legacy was good.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great stable. It's just, it couldn't be held together.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, there's another DiBiase brother he's had a string of really, really bad luck injuries.
There's another DiBiase?
You mean Daniel Bryan's a DiBiase?
Zing!
Exactly. But yeah, man, I mean, he's torn up his knees, had a really bad back injury, and yet he's still in it, trying to make Daddy proud.
He's the Mick Foley of DiBiase's.
That's a shame, but what we want you guys to do is answer both of these questions. First off, comment or join the World Wrestling Talk group to talk about it. What your favorite movie starring a WWE or having a WWE superstar in it is. Chris, I thought you were gonna go with the Scorpion King.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Rock, but that was like mostly CGI.
So was Furious 8. 7. There's been
Don't
too many
spoil it. I haven't seen it yet.
Hey,
No,
wait,
but-
The Rock was in that. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, The Rock's. He's become like an action star. I wasn't gonna say The Rock because he's in so many movies, kid movies, action movies. What's that other movie he did? That romantic comedy? I forgot.
Remember when he was in The Game Plan?
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah. That was actually really, really cute.
Remember when he was part of the Nation of Domination?
Hey, but he's stepping into your world. He's stepping into superheroes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be
Black Adam.
Black Adam. There you go.
Yeah.
That's gonna be kind of weird. I don't know.
Let's see
what
just
he can do.
because we have yet to see him legitimately play a bad guy in a movie.
That's true. Well, he was
a
a gay bad guy.
Well, he was the bad guy in Fast and Furious 6.
I'd actually probably call that more gray area, just because.
Then him and Vin Diesel became homies.
Groot.
All right.
Him and Groot became homies. I can't believe that Black Adam and Groot are homies.
I guess so. And Green Lantern's a part of that too. I mean, this isn't what we talk about here. So we are gonna go on and move on. But go on, tell us what you think. What's your favorite movie starring a WWE star, and then which WWE star do you not see?
And World Wrestling Talk members, you guys, I'm looking for you guys comments down below. I'm looking for you guys to comment on this episode.
Bring it.
All of y'all, fam. All of y'all. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to go into some WWE news. But first, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the World Wrestling Talk podcast brought to you by Podnation.
What up, everyone? This is Andy from Game Grok. If you guys are into comics, movies, and other nerdy pursuits, at the Podnation label, we have a show called Comic Cave with my good friends Chris and Russ. Check it out for your fill of comics and comic-related news. Links can be found down below.
What's up, guys? It's Cody from Missions with Quentin here to tell you about a new show from Podnation called Game Grok, where they talk about games, game strategies, and industry gossip. Go check them out at Podnation now.
What's up, and welcome back to the World Wrestling Talk podcast brought to you by Pod Nation. I am Chris Walker here with Chris Temez and Xavier Hunter. You guys good?
What's going on?
Yes, sir.
What is it good for? Nah.
Nothing.
All right, so let's talk some WWE news. Guys, one of the things that popped out to me over the past week in news is this whole Lana and Rusev getting engaged. What the heck were they thinking? That just completely destroyed the storyline.
Really. Okay, me and you had an argument about this on World Wrestling Talk.
We did. And so, all right, just to kind of key everybody in, Chris is a big believer in kayfabe staying.
Yes.
Staying.
Bring
active.
it the hell back.
But me, on the other hand, I believe that that it should be a 50-50 split. And for those of you who do not know what kayfabe is, it's basically the suspension of belief, so to speak. It's it's making everything, it's wrestlers making you believe that what you see in the ring is real life.
And I think it should come back because they had it back then and it was great. I actually believed Stone Cold was like Stone Cold 24/7. I actually believe that Shawn Michaels was an asshole 24/7.
Well, the funny thing is, at one point, really seriously, all right, if you ever get a chance to listen to Stone Cold's podcast,
I listen sometimes.
The uncensored one especially, that is Steve being Steve.
No, but I'm talking about when back then he was he kind of put the fear in me. Like whenever he would do his promos of he's gonna come in, kick ass, womp ass, stomp a motto, I was like, this dude ain't joking. This dude will fucking kill somebody. And the same thing with The Undertaker. I think The Undertaker is the biggest kayfaber of all time.
Yeah.
He doesn't go to the Hall of Fames.
Except for the whole biker phase, which
That's a gray area.
That's when I started watching wrestling.
That's a gray area for me. I don't watch that. But no, like he got smart and he brought back The Undertaker, and he's like the biggest kayfaber. He doesn't he doesn't do any interviews, like maybe 2 every millennia. He doesn't go to the Hall of Fame. You don't see him out of character. There's only
Well,
maybe
now
like,
you do.
I don't see him on the character.
He's like Haley's Comet. You might see him, and you probably will not.
And even if he does go bust out of character, the camera's not on. It's it's all inside.
So when Undertaker's dad was dying, he was at a hospital here in Houston, and
well, he lives out near Katy.
Yeah. Well, he was at a hospital here in Houston, and my uncle bumped into him in the elevator, and he's like, Undertaker's a jerk. He's like, Undertaker just looked at him and grunted. This is back when he had the Sarah tattoo. That's how you knew it was him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
But still, the whole what Total Divas and this whole shit is doing, breaking kayfabe is. I mean, like I was talking about this on World Wrestling Talk the other day when I was watching Total Divas. Yeah, I watch Total Divas. Whatever, it's a cool show. I like it.
Hey, I do too.
They have brief snippets of wrestling.
That's true. Like it's basically Mark Carrano, the guy who runs the backstage. He's like, okay, Nikki Bella, if you can't stay here, then you're gonna drop the title, and to whoever we think is worthy. Like, no, man, you don't. I mean, I know it's been done like that for years and years, but behind doors, they should keep that shit behind doors, not have it aired or anything. So whenever Lana was like, oh yeah, we're married or blah blah blah, and then you're gonna go on TV that same day, because it happened this past Monday whenever they announced they were married.
Well, TMZ broke the news.
Yeah, it like if I was McMahon, I'd be like, Lana, you better take that shit fucking down.
Oh, I'm sure McMahon flipped.
I'd be like,
that wouldn't surprise me at all, because I mean, all right, I understand social media. I'm the oldest one here. I've been around since before social media really became a thing.
Me too.
And when you have celebrities, especially in the world of wrestling, showing snippets of their real life. I mean, hey, sure, Titus O'Neil may appear to be a jerk on camera, but off camera, from what I've seen, he's one of the nicest
number one
guys
dad. That's
ever.
Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston, number one dad.
What's Titus O'Neil?
But there was a joke. Have you watched wrestling? There's a joke. There's a running joke where Kofi Kingston would come out saying that he's the number one dad.
Yeah,
I watch on Hulu. They skip everything Kofi.
Oh, well, that explains it. But yet, Titus actually has the trophy to prove it.
Go.
And I mean, I actually follow Lana on Instagram. Don't judge me.
Who?
Yes, I follow Lana. I follow Nikki and.
Okay.
Basically several wrestlers.
I'm about to take a picture of the look I'm giving you, just so everybody can see it.
And it's crazy that sometimes their lives will completely be opposite of what's going on in the ring in a situation like this. Because, I mean, Chris, I don't know if you noticed on one episode of Total Divas, Lana did not break character. She spoke with the Russian character,
when they were
and
at
she
the
was
bar.
still and instead of saying yes, she said da, which is Russian for yes.
But you know what pisses me off is they're so WWE, and thank you CM Punk once again. The CM Punk, they're so concerned with what you say and how you present yourself. Why aren't they more concerned with you're going to be that character, then you're going to be that character? Like, this is you 24/7. If the Usos are going to be the Usos on TV, they're the Usos all around. If
that's how their uncles were.
If Seth Rollins is going to be a dick on TV, he has to be a dick in real life. He can't just be like, oh, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'll sign like a few thousand fucking autographs for you. Like, no, be an asshole. Be who you are on television.
Well, that's part of what makes John Cena's character cool.
Why? Well, because he's a shithead.
Well, that word.
He's like the poster boy. He's like the poster child.
If you weren't wearing those glasses, I would want that action figure over there to just poke you in the eye right now. Just right in the eye. But no.
He does fight dirty.
It's his character. I mean, his character is who he is outside of it. And the problem with this whole Lana Rusev thing is it ruined their storyline. I mean,
exactly.
The storyline was crap.
I mean, completely blew it up.
Yeah, it's
over. Like, there's no point anymore in Rusev and Ziggler even having any kind of deal with each other.
And that's why, leading into the next segment, that's why Ziggler put on the most fantastic match I've ever seen Ziggler in against John Cena this past Monday.
The only relevance in that match was someone getting engaged.
Oh yeah,
That was awesome. I would never do
remember
that.
that.
I wouldn't interrupt the John Cena match to get engaged.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't interrupt a CM Punk match, but because I'd be like, bitch, I don't have time for you right now. I have CM Punk right now. But no, yeah, that was a fun moment. John Cena like threw Ziggler off of him. He's like, yeah, go roll outside, and then he looked over there and she said yes. What if she said no? That'd be sucky.
Then the fans would have been like, no, no, no.
Right.
And Ziggler would have been like, she said no, you jerk. She's going home with me. Perfect.
Ziggler is the kind of guy that looks like he
Exactly.
would do that. But no, that was a great match with Ziggler and Cena. That was a fucking fantastic match. One of the most. I think that should be like match of the year. Hands down. That match, Ziggler versus Cena, this past Monday, that should be match of the year. What Wrestling Talk? What do you think? Comment down below and tell me if I'm a fat idiot, wrong, or whatever. Tell me who you think so far the
Idiot
best
for
match
300.
is. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, you just put an idea in my head. How about we do our own version of the Slammies? Forget the Slammies. Let's have some World Wrestling Talk awards.
WWT Slammies.
WWET Slammies.
WWE Slammies, yeah. And you should create the logo and everything for it and stuff like that.
Okay,
Right.
you're just giving me more work.
But no, yeah, that was a great match. I really like that match.
Okay, so you like that match even more than, say, I don't know, Owens and Zayn, or even
Was that this year though?
that was this year.
I haven't seen that match.
Yeah, it was on.
We're not
NXT.
talking about NXT.
Oh, come on. No, that match deserves to be talked about.
I mean, yeah, but Raw, NXT, SmackDown, they're different.
Okay, or okay, if we're gonna stay main roster,
Yeah.
would you even rank that match above any of the Owens and Cena matches?
I'm gonna.
Because all three of those were classics.
The first one to me was like fantastic. It was
Second
beautiful. The second one was like you kind of knew what was coming, and the third one was like, eh. But the first one was great. Now, Cena versus Owens #1. Oh man, that was fucking fantastic. But this Raw episode, this Dolph Ziggler versus Cena, it actually kept me on the edge of my seat. Because I actually thought, because we read that article where Cena's gonna take time off.
Right.
So I honestly thought, well, maybe he might drop the belt. Maybe he might give the belt to Dolph Ziggler and like leave,
Yeah, but you know what though, me and some of my closest friends, we abide by 4 words: too much like right.
What do you mean?
Whenever there's an idea that would be perfect,
Yeah.
well, you know that it's not gonna happen because it's too much like right.
Vince McMahon can smell like, oh, this is what they want. I'm not gonna give it to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly how that works. And
Hashtag Daniel Bryan.
right. And I mean,
Hashtag Taker versus Sting.
yeah, that's perfect. I mean, I would actually much rather see Cena drop the belt before Hell in a Cell, because that that gives us a reason
To who?
to Ziggler.
Oh, okay.
If I was booking that match, I would have had him drop the belt Monday, set up the rematch for Hell in a Cell, and then
Well,
him
they
off
are
TV
having
for
a
a little bit.
rematch. They are having a match, Ziggler versus Cena at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though.
Is it gonna be in the Hell Cell?
Of course not. And even if it is, it's irrelevant.
Again, too much like right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though. We know Cena's got to drop the belt because he's requested time off.
Bye, Cena. So
Cena-
long.
Cena's about to take a couple of months off.
A couple of years.
A couple of months, so he's got to after Hell in a Cell, so he's got to drop the belt. I hope it happens before Raw because it's just too obvious for him. To
I
drop
hope
it
he
at
comes
Hell in a
back
Cell.
next SummerSlam.
Oh no, it'll be Royal Rumble.
No.
Oh,
no. That is too early, man. That is too early.
It'll be about the time for the Rumble. What he's going
Come
to
back
do?
at SummerSlam.
He is going to be filming a show for Fox where he will be hosting. So John Cena's
Like a
about
game
to,
show?
No, it's more of a fitness thing.
Oh.
So Cena's about to
Interesting.
step outside of WWE, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. Of course, what happened to that show Edge had on Sci-Fi? Did it get canceled?
Yeah, like a long time ago.
Well, okay. No one watches Sci-Fi. Even moving SmackDown, or SmackDown's the only relevance.
You know what? There was only one show that I ever regularly watched on Sci-Fi, and you know what? They opted not to pick it up for a 3rd season. After that, I boycotted Sci-Fi.
Was it that
Is it
video?
Firefly?
No, Alphas.
Was it that video game show? There was a show where they were like video gamers. I wonder if Andy or Joey know about it.
Yeah, I know what show you're talking about. I just can't remember the name, but no.
It came on after SmackDown once. It was like Frasier. The only reason I knew about it was because of wrestling. Like, you knew it was too late for me to be up when SmackDown went off on UPN on Thursday nights and the Fraser Little City outline started getting drawn.
Speaking of too late, can we talk about this goddamn stupid Lesnar versus Undertaker fight?
I don't know why.
Nobody cares about this
yeah,
match at
nobody
this
gives a shit no more.
Like, I mean, talk about jumping the shark in terms of feuds. I stopped caring
Yeah,
way after WrestleMania last year. I stopped. Like,
it was too late. Especially whenever he debuted, the Undertaker, he looked all fat and hairy
He didn't
and
look.
tired.
He didn't look all that bad.
His tummy was all out. He was all hairy. He looked tired.
yeah, I mean, like, I just really didn't care after that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, no more streak.
But see,
Cool,
since you fancy yourself as an old wrestler fan, you know what they're doing, right? They're doing what they did with Dusty and Billy Graham. The three, like the first match was like, Billy Graham won. And the second match, like, oh, how did it end? Whatever. And the third match is like, that's it,
Yeah, dude, Superstar Billy Graham.
Oh, right. Okay, you have to say superstar because I'm thinking of the evangelist Billy Graham. I'm
Corner.
Like, what? He comes
Corner.
in preaching. And
Corner.
Okay. No, you say superstar, and there we go. My mind gets it. Superstar Billy Graham.
Yeah.
The man with the power, always sweet, never sour.
That's Macho Man. Too sweet to be sour.
No,
Sour?
no,
Did
trust me.
you say sour?
Trust me.
Too sweet to be sour.
Don't you dare be sour.
Oh my god. Why didn't I see that coming?
But yeah, that's actually where Big E got it. He got it from Superstar Billy Graham. Trust me.
Ye-
In fact, Superstar Billy Graham was everything that Hulk Hogan. He was everything Hulk Hogan is, and Hulk Hogan just took his stuff and ran with it,
Yeah.
even down to the garbage hairline.
Like Cena with The Rock.
Yes, very much so.
But I don't give a damn about this whole Taker versus F5 guy. I mean,
It's 10 years too late for me to care.
yeah. But and also they're not hyping it up as they did the second match.
They'll be on Raw this week, though.
Yeah, but though, this is the first year in several years where Hell in a Cell, it's just nobody cares.
Yeah.
It's being booked much like Night of Champions normally is booked.
Hey, I was another champion.
So you happy? Fight me.
Good for you.
No, okay,
Right
so
now.
I guess one of the last topics we're going to talk about here at Road Wrestling Talk is I recently saw the Table for Three with Owens, Cesaro, and Dean Ambrose. At first, I was like, ugh. I mean, they really broke kayfabe there, especially Owens, man.
Yeah.
Owens, like, big time broke
He's
kayfabe.
just sitting there. My son loves Cena.
Yeah, like, I did watch the interview twice. The second time, I've noticed that Owens wasn't even talking that much.
No. And a lot of that's just because, in real life, Kevin Steen is, he's quiet, keeps to himself.
I'm sorry, Kevin
out.
Steen.
And by the way, in case any of you ever watch, 9 times out of 10, they will call each other by their real names.
Yeah.
Like, Antonio is,
Claudio.
Claudio is Cesaro.
Yeah.
And, if you're
Damien Dark, or not Damien.
Okay.
That's the arrow.
Wrong show, Chris.
Wrong show.
No, but his name is something Dark.
No, John Good is Dean Ambrose's real name.
No, not Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins.
Oh,
Colby
Lopez.
Oh shit.
Just all sorts
He's
of wrong.
Mexican?
Exactly.
I did not know that.
Yes, he you know what, he's
I thought he was, like, Greek.
He seriously downplays it.
Wow, he's Mexican. Oh, so there's a Mexican champion right now.
He's not.
He's some type of Latin American.
With a name like Lopez. What is it?
Colby Lopez.
With a name
From
like
Davenport,
Lopez, that's
from
Mexican.
Davenport, Iowa.
Nothing good comes out of Iowa.
Yeah.
Davenport.
What's funny is I actually have a friend who's from Davenport.
Like Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, in middle of nowhere, USA. She's probably gonna want to slap me for that, but
It's true.
Yeah,
but
I'll be-
still, like
I'll be okay.
Davenport. I mean, let me go to Davenport.
Yeah.
It's like who goes to Wisconsin?
Do they even have does Iowa have a professional football team?
No, it's
a professional sports team?
no.
Maybe you guys should talk about that on the sports show that Podnation has
It's
coming
like
up.
Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Not-
Now, what's funny is my girlfriend. She briefly moved to Iowa.
Yeah.
Because she had a cousin who played for the Hawkeyes, the college team.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can understand that, but she understands why I will probably never leave Houston. I don't do cold winters. Midwest winters are bitter. They're
Yeah.
terrible. They imagine the personification, so to speak, of the phrase "when hell freezes over," and you have winter in the Midwest.
Now imagine that cold, right? Imagine it, but then imagine one of those matches that go out into the streets. like your Randy Orton and Cesaro fighting out in the streets. Like, those guys wear underwear to matches. They practically wear diapers. And so...
well, no, like, did you ever hear the story about CM Punk at WrestleMania 29? They had to build a heater in under the ring to keep the ring...
The one in New York, right?
Yeah, the one in New York. It was like I think 15 below that night. And they had to build a special heater under the ring to keep the ring warm.
Well, I never heard that. But
yeah, there's a heater under the ring.
I blame Rex Ryan.
Yeah, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, these are the kind of conversations that you'll hear on Table for Three.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite episodes so far was the one with Molly Holly, Melinda Blaze, and Ivory.
I thought Charlotte was.
Nope, not yet.
Because I seen the New Day one, and I seen the Ambrose the table was what brass ring.
Yeah.
And I seen those two. Side note, the New Day one, I don't know if you've seen it or not.
I have.
But there was a tension in the air where Big E looked like he didn't fucking get along with none of them, and Kofi looks like he got along with just Woods and not Big E. Xavier got along with everybody. But there was just like a tension where they like Biggie looked like he's like, no, what the fuck, like he's the one to like flip the table over and just leave.
You know what? I think I might watch that one again just to see what you're
there was like
about.
A tension in the air where Kofi and Biggie like they were not connecting, like something was just wrong. And I think it's because what Kofi said about Biggie, he didn't say it to him, but whenever he said it, Biggie was like, what the fuck? Like basically he just said Biggie was a ex-football star and was pretty much handed a WWE contract.
Wow.
And he didn't say that, like he didn't say that's what that was, but he mentioned it and he like pointed to Big E and Big E was like, what the fuck?
You know what? In all honesty, I would have felt some type of way too because, all right, before hurting myself, I was kind of like Big E. I was in the powerlifting pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And I was, I've actually hurt myself training. I haven't been able to pick it back up. No pun intended. Shut up. I haven't been able to pick it back up. But if somebody came at me like that, and they're like, you know what, the only reason why you're here is because you're a big guy, I'd have been like, you know what, I have half a mind to throw you through a window.
Yeah,
Fight me right now.
No, but yeah, he was like, some of us had the ability to be ex-football players and like give us contract. He went like that. And Biggie was like, what the fuck? And then Kofi was like, let me finish.
Yeah, because he knew he stuck his foot straight in his mouth.
And I was like, damn, like they were just attention. But Xavier Woods gets along with everybody.
The New Day is a faction I don't want to see break up. You know how every faction is like, yeah, they're going to break up? I don't want to see these guys break up.
Like the Dudley Boy?
They're just too entertaining.
Yeah, and the funny thing about a lot of factions, there's always going to be one breakout star.
But there's not with the New Day because
yeah.
they're all stars who had their shot.
Yeah.
Well, not Xavier Woods.
Okay, he ain't getting nowhere.
No,
he's working on his PhD right now.
I feel like he's the new up-to-date mouth from the South.
Yeah, dude, get out my head to pay rent because I was actually just about to mention that.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I was
get out my head or pay rent.
That's what I said. Get out my head or pay rent. But during the time when they were fielding audition videos for Tough Enough, I considered submitting one because I want, I grew up watching guys like Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Mr. Fuji, and Master Slick. I paid attention to
Master Slick, the Slickster,
who, by the way, is from Houston.
Jive So Bro, really? Jive So Bro's from Houston?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. I wanted
you Jive So Bro, and you never get nothing in the end.
But yeah, man, I wanted to be a manager just because. All right, I'm 5'9", 200 and some odd pounds.
I'd be Bobby the Brain Heenan manager.
And I accepted a long time ago that I'm not the most athletic guy in the building.
My name is Chris Tamez.
I don't know. You might be the most athletic guy in this room right now.
That's true. That's very true. Right now. My name, and I'm the advocate of CM. Yeah, I'll bring CM Punk back.
What? He's not coming back.
You don't know that.
Hey, you see, he had to move his fight back because he got scared of getting that whooping.
Get out of here with that. But yeah, let's end this on the.
Again.
Let's end this on the. Wait, this isn't my show. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sitting here like Chris.
That's right, show jacking.
I'm gonna let you run it, but you know what? It is time to wrap it up. But I wanna get some predictions for what's coming on. I mean, we know we got Hell in a Cell coming up, so Seth versus Kane. I don't think any of us think Kane is going to win.
That's
Hell
that's
no.
That's a no contest. That's
but
how it's gonna end.
I feel Kane is very entertaining right now. I like what he's doing. This happy-go-lucky Kane. Steph,
It's entertaining though.
It's against me. And then he comes out as the monster and just like destroys the New Day.
Right? Like, this split personality Kane. I'm loving it.
I just want to give a special shout out to Chris Morris of World Wrestling Talk on Facebook. Straight up, we never heard from Machine Gun Kelly again. Thank you, Kevin Owens.
Charles.
Oh, Charles Morris. Sorry.
Yeah,
What did I say?
You said Chris. You're
Chris
trying to
Morris?
give him our name. But yeah,
Charles
I
Morris.
saw that post.
Straight up, we never heard of Machine Gun Kelly.
We have not heard from Machine Gun Kelly again. Our best wishes to his family. We haven't heard of that man, but okay. Divas match. It was supposed to be Paige versus Blondie and Bella, but it's gonna be Charlotte and Nikki Bella. I'm so in love with Nikki Bella right now, but it's gonna be Charlotte and Nikki Bella.
Oh my God! Don't even. The whole Divas Revolution is another show that we gotta do.
Yeah. We're gonna need a solid hour and a half. Just to muddle through that mess.
Oh, mess. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's do it. Let's talk about them later. Okay. Another date. Let's see what you guys think. Let us know, and we'll share that in one of our future episodes. What you guys think of the Divas Revolution?
Man.
And then you got Kevin Owens and Ryback. Okay, I must have
Kevin
been sleeping.
Owens.
I've missed a couple of pay-per-views. When did? Oh yeah, KO won the title.
He won
With
it
an
here at
eye
Night of
rake.
Champions.
Yeah, with the eye rake and the roll-up, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I was too focused.
I
on
was
looking
there
for
for
you in
that.
the crowd. I think I was too focused on that. But okay, so we all think Cena's gonna drop the title.
At some point before the Raw after Hell in a Cell.
Have they announced New Day versus Dudley's yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you guys think of that?
New Day.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, right now they're too over to take the titles off.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, come on, dude. They started off Raw.
And they ended it. They were-
Exactly.
so-
Like Triple H or Stephanie, whoever. There's someone is really loving New Day.
Yeah. I mean,
Stephanie doesn't
like
have
they're
any
finally
power.
paying attention.
Someone is really loving New Day.
Yeah, it's like they're finally paying attention and realizing, okay, these guys, they've put it together.
Yeah.
Hey, we want some New Day. Either way, thank you guys for being here today. Of course, it's been an honor. Xavier, man, we love to have you here, and we love that you guys are starting up a sports show.
Yes, indeed. The fourth quarter is coming.
The fourth quarter is coming. Ooh.
Presented by Podnation.
You know what? I want to be there in the fourth quarter. First episode, Chris Walker's going to be there.
Hey, we keep it clutch.
Keep it clutch. All right, Chris Temez, as usual, my brother.
See you guys on the Comic Cave next week, or maybe on a show episode of Game Rock. You never know.
Hey, Chris, I like that badge you're wearing.
Oh yeah, I just got this. I just found this in the street. No, thank you, Mr. Chris Walker, for getting me this awesome Gotham badge. We'll give you some more pictures on the upcoming Comic Cave episode.
So you mentioned Game Grok. We're working on something right now. I've been talking with Andy for Game Grok, and we're gonna do something because it's time for WWE 2K16. So we want to see how it looks when Andy and Joey play some wrestling games. You want to do commentary with me for that, Chris?
I will do commentary for that.
All right, so be looking for that, and who knows, maybe I'll stop by the next episode of Game Grok. We'll see. But all right, guys, it's been an honor. Thank you for talking wrestling with us. Don't forget to go like us on Facebook. For World Wrestling Talk Podcast, I am Chris Walker, and we will see you when the bell rings again.